anybody from asking the bank, no, kung itong dokumento na ito ay authentic or hindi. So talagang tatanggihan ka eh. No? So wala nang recourse talaga ang panig po ng prosecution, kundi sabihin sa impeachment tribunal, ito yung sitwasyon.
My question, Kong, is why did you have to attach that?
Well, I wouldn't know. As a matter of fact, I was not present, di ba? If you listen to the...
Kung sinabi na lang na itong mga accounts na ito.
Pwede po ba yung gano'n na sinabi na lang
Baka tatanungin rin how we got the information. Ang hirap eh. It's really a catch-22 situation. Maybe yung mga prosecutors who were present at that meeting, no, that Thursday night, 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, had to make the call. And maybe they felt that there was a reminder from Senator Judge and really to be specific, di ba? Eh baka ang pagtingin ng mga prosecutors noon, kung wala tayong i-attach maski kanin, baka sabihin, pinulot lang sa hangin itong mga numbers na ito. So, what can at least show na merong konting masabi po natin, basehan.
Congressman Tañada, hanggang ngayon po, nakaka-isang buwan na tayo. Article 2 pa rin po ang tinatalakay natin. At marami pong nagtatanong kailan po ba talaga matatapos ito at hanggang hindi po ba nasisettle yung tungkol dun sa issue ng dollar accounts ay magpapatuloy pa rin ang
tingin ko, once masettle, ang nabibinbin na lang ito yung usapin tungkol sa BPI and usapin ng PS Bank. Once masettle yung issue na yan, tuloy na kagad tayo sa Article 3 dahil yun ang importante dito. At sa tingin ko, yung usapin ng dollar account, matatagalan talaga yan. Dahil sabi po ng ating Senator Judge na ilalaban po nila yung karapatan nila sa Korte Suprema kung bakit kinakailangan na itong dollar accounts ay mabuksan. No? Kung mapanalo po ng ating impeachment tribunal ito sa Korte Suprema, then at least masabi po natin na mabubuksan po natin. So hindi natin malalaman kung ano yung mauuna. Baka by the time the Supreme Court comes out with a decision, panig na po ng depensa yung nagbibigay ng ebidensya. May pangako ang isang abogado, si Attorney Roy, na ilalabas rin nila yung dollar account na yun.
Kay Dino naman, kanina nabanggit ni Senator Miriam yung hindi dapat they should not stand idly dito sa mga akusasyon na itong senador na ito ay pabor kay Corona, ito naman ay kontra kay Corona, yung parang gusto niyang maging firm yung Senado doon. Para sa inyo mga law students, meron ba talagang ganong lumalabas na mga pagkikiling? Or you think yung trust level ng mga senador ay naroon pa rin?
Well, I'd like to think that the trust is still there. Siyempre, nakikita naman natin na pag media might make it appear that certain senators are in favor of either the prosecution in particular, no? Pero I think naman na nagkakataon lang na yung mga tanong na tinatanong nung certain senator judges ay kahit paano medyo nakakatulong, but I don't think that it was only in their desire to determine certain facts as senator judges. So I don't think that their integrity has been compromised or that law students feel that way.
Dino, bilang mga law students, ano pa yung gusto nyong makita at malaman mula dito sa paglilitis?
Well, this is a very historic event, no? So everybody is, well, I don't know if it's right for me to say that, somehow excited to see this unfolding, no? As a law student, kasi syempre walang first time na nangyayari to sa bansa natin. So yun, we're very optimistic though, and we're happy that the institutions of the country are functioning properly, that democracy is alive in the Philippines because we are, we have the mechanisms to hold a very high public official accountable.
Ako may tanong kay Dino.
Oh, sure.
Go ahead, sir.
Go.
Handa ba si Dino na masigawan rin ng isang huwes pag pasok sa korte? Yan ang usual training sa mga
Si
bagong...
Congressman Tupas, Kong, di ba? Mukhang sinabulan naman ni Senator Miriam.
We see this every time, no? Dino, ano masasabi mo doon? Handa ka ba?
Actually, parang sa araw-araw naman siguro sa law school, gano'n naman yung nangyayari, no? Na when you're called for recitation, talagang pagpapawisan ka at hindi mo alam kung ano yung magiging response ng professor mo, kung matutuwa ba siya or baka biglang batuhin ka na lang ng libro. So, Yun, I think na pag nag-practice ka naman, continuation lang din siya ng kung ano man yung naging buhay mo in law school.
Kat,
As a
gusto-
follow-up,
sige.
Congressman, ano ba yung nakausap mo ba si Congressman Tupas pagkatapos nung nangyari kahapon at ano yung kanyang sentiment?
Well, of course, sabi niya, kailangan niyang tanggapin ang bawat suntok, no? Dahil mahirap makipagdebate sa isang senator judge na alam naman po natin, sila yung magdidesisyon dito. So sabi niya sa akin, he tried his best to answer the questions and at least pasado pa rin siya
At
sa
least
mga...
stress.
Stress. Oh. Pero balikan ko yung sa ebidensya nun. Nabanggit ni Cathy kanina, Congressman, pang-apat na linggo na. We've been doing this for almost a month now. Article 2 parang, and we're covered a little bit on Article 3, actually just introduced it. Ang tanong ng taong bayan, dahil lumalabas na yung mga comparison, lumalabas na itong mga graphs, sapat na po ba? Or are you considering na itigil na siya at a certain point na para ibigay na sa depensa yung pagkakataon at desisyon na ng Supreme
Well,
ng Court?
so far, ang pinag-uusapan ng prosecution, ang timetable kasi namin matapos ang aming presentasyon ng ebidensya bago mag-break ang Congress. So that's third week of March, no? So kung ano man ang matapos namin at that point, I think we will try to end there because we wouldn't want to go beyond Holy Week. So we will try our best to finish as much as we can. Yun ang pinag-uusapan sa ngayon because yun yung self-imposed deadline.
Oh, just a follow-up ko. Yung sinabi ninyong latag, yung sequencing ng presentation, will you stick with that?
Yes.
Or in the light of the timetable na gusto nyo tapusin before third week, babaguhin nyo na naman yung sequence?
Well, we will stick first to that, no? And then we will see when first week of March comes, no, kung ano yung i-exchange uli dahil meron pong pag-uusap nga sa loob na isa sa mga dapat hindi natin bitawan raw yung judicial funds. So I think that was one of the latter parts na kailangan i-adjust. So titignan ho natin.
Kung sakasakali po, alin po ang babawasan nyo dito sa article?
Well, it's hard to say right now, no. Titignan nga natin by the first week of March kung ano yung takbo, no. Hopefully we end Article 2. We were hoping to end it today, pero hindi nadala ng BPI representative yung mga dokumento. So hopefully tomorrow ma-end na yung Article 2 and we can proceed with Article 3.
I'll ask a little tough question for Dino. Dino, merong mga akusasyon na ang Pangulo ay nagmamanipula nitong mga ito. Sa tingin niyo po ba, minamanipula ng Presidente Aquino itong prosesong ito, dinitiktahan ng prosekusyon at tinatawagan yung mga senador?
I don't think so because ang nangyayari naman ngayon is the impeachment process is a process that's provided in the Constitution, diba? So that's one. And then in the Constitution, nandun din naman na it's the House of Representatives prerogative to file an impeachment complaint against a public official. So these are, parang kumaga, ito is an interplay between different personalities, different branches of government. And I don't think that all of this can be accomplished simply by the intervention of one person.
Congressman, honest answer.
Well, honest answer dito, kagaya ng sinabi, ito ay political proseso, no? Political process. At kung minsan hindi natin maiwasan na dahil ito ay isang political process na the different political parties, different players in government will take an active role no in this issue. Kagaya na sinabi nga, yung House of Representatives is not only made up of the Liberal Party. As a matter of fact, the Liberal Party alone cannot generate one-third of the number needed by the Constitution. So it had to have the support of the other political parties. So kailangan naniniwala sa kausa or sa cause ng grupo para ma-execute itong impeachment complaint.
Was it yung pag-initiate man nito, Kong, can you please help us understand? Ano yung naging proseso? Was it a caucus by the Liberal Party and then you built a network around it? You built the network of support from other parties to form the number that you were looking for? Or was it the initiative of Malacanang or the initiative of another group?
Well, if you look at it, it was built by the caucus. As a matter of fact, si Speaker at si Majority Floor Leader were there. And he met with the representatives of the different political parties before that eventful Monday where the vote was taken. So that was how the consensus was built among the majority coalition in the House.
Okay.
Maraming salamat po, Congressman Erin Tanyada. Si Dino, makakasama pa rin natin na maya-maya lamang. Samantala, tunguhan muna natin itong nagaganap na press conference.
Para sabihin na dito, alintulad to sa parang search warrant kung saan nanggaling yung doctrine of fruit of the poisonous tree. Kasi nga, yung paghahanap, pag binasa mo yung subpoena, yung mga pinapakuha mong dokumento, para siyang isang search warrant eh. At kung yung illegal na pamamaraan na, dahil yung ang nag-issue nito ay isang impeachment court, isang sangay din ng gobyerno, instrumentalidad ng gobyerno, parang pareho sila. At dahil dito, kung illegal yung pamamaraan ng pagkakakuha nito, illegal din at hindi ito pwedeng tanggapin doon sa impeachment court. Yan yung parang summary nito.
Po yun. Kung may kaunti lang karagdagan doon sa saligang batas, ito ay pinoprotektahan. Sabi nila, the right of the person to unreasonable searches and seizure is inviolable. Hindi po pwede sa tingin ko, sa aking palagay ay meron dito, akin nang isa-search ito. Hindi po pwede. Ang anak ninyo, ang asawa ninyo, ang magulang ninyo, naglalagay sa kalye, mukhang kasuspe-suspecha. Halika nga rito, I will search you. Hindi po pwede yon. Okay? Kaya nga po, kahit sa search warrant, anong nakalagay sa batas? And please remember po ito. Baka po kasi makatulong sa inyo pagdating ng araw. Every search warrant should only contain one offense. Cannot be multiple offenses. Hindi pwede magsa-search ka ng bahay kasama yung buong barangay. Hindi po pwede yon. Hindi pa pwedeng magsa-search ka ng illegal possession of firearms kasama po illegal drugs. Hindi po yon. Expect a motion to quash that search warrant. Ngayon po, bakit po namin sinasabi ito? Hindi para po kumbinsin kayo, ngunit ito po ang nakalagay at nakalathala sa batas. Ang hinihingi lang naman po namin ay galangin po ito. And I think our Senate President, who is the presiding officer, has been fairly consistent in his position. And I think maliwanag sinabi niya, hindi gagamitin ng posisyong ito para mayroong crime na makumit, may karapatan na ma-violate. Yun po nakakatuwa sa nanarinig namin ngayong hapon sa kanya.
Attorney, pwede pakilinaw lang po yung pinagtatalunan kanina. Parang may inaangalan yung prosecution kasi nung una nagkaroon ng agreement na pupunta sa BPI branch. Tapos mukhang hindi natuloy. Ano po nangyari doon?
Ganito po kasi yun. Siguro naman, alam niyo naman yung aming lead counsel, gusto talagang pakita na talagang wala naman talagang tinatago. Nakita nyo naman nung tinanong isa-isa ni Senator Osmeña kanina, di ba? O yung ganitong account. Yung po ibang account, hindi ko kilala na may mga ganun pala pwedeng mga buksan na account sa bangko eh. Tinanong isa-isa, wala naman. Sabi ni Senator Osmeña, ba't kayo natatakot? Siguro po ang aming lead counsel, si Justice Cuevas, ay gusto lang pakita talaga initially na, sige tingnan nga natin dahil kami naman walang tinatago. Pero po nung nalaman niya na may statement naman pala ang kliyente, kaya niya winidraw. Ngayon, apparently, parang mas gusto ng prosecution makita kahit na kami ay wala ng intensyon na tingnan yung mga bagay na yon. Kaya noong yung day-to-day po na tinatawag na activity ng isang bank deposit transaction. So anong ginawa po namin? Nung Lunes po o kahapon ay nag-file kami ng manifestation. Sinasabi lang namin, yung una naming kagustuhan na tingnan yung day-to-day transaction ay inuurong na namin, hindi na po kami interesado. Yun po yun. Hey, okay na po tayo. Salamat po.
Yun pa rin po ang pinag-uusapan, Cathy, yung hinahambing nila po dun sa search